Red meat is one of the most delicious foods that many people enjoy in their lives. It is commonly obtained from various animals, such as beef, pork, venison, and other processed meat products. Red meat is one of those addictive substances that people do not realize they are addicted to until they begin to experience the negative consequences. People who are addicted to meat can easily cook it in a variety of ways to meet their needs. But what happens if you stop eating red meat? The following is what can happen if you stop eating red meat. 1. You will lose weight. When people try to avoid diseases, they frequently turn to a healthy diet that includes more vegetables, fruits, grains, and nuts, as well as less meat, particularly red and processed meat. This may help them lose weight because a vegetarian diet contains less fat and sugar than a meat-based diet. People who give up meat can lose up to 10 pounds, according to the study. Furthermore, they do not have to count calories or speed up the exercise program. Your vegetable diet will take care of everything. 2. Lower your cholesterol. Saturated fat, which is found primarily in red meat and other animal products, is a major contributor to our blood cholesterol levels. Limiting saturated fat food can help lower bad or LDL cholesterol in your blood. Plant-based diets have been shown in studies to reduce blood cholesterol levels by up to 35%. 3. Reduce the risk of certain cancer. Studies have linked high red meat consumption with an increased risk of certain types of cancer, including colorectal, prostate, and pancreatic cancer. Meat that has been transformed through salting, curing, fermentation, smoking, or other processes to enhance flavor or improve preservation is considered processed meat. Sausage, ham, hot dogs, and canned meats are examples of such meats. The study found that eating 76 grams of red or processed meat per day was associated with a 20% increased risk of developing colorectal cancer. By cutting out red meat, you may reduce your risk of developing these cancers. 4. You will reduce inflammation. Red meat has been shown to increase inflammation in the body, which can contribute to chronic diseases like heart disease, arthritis, and cancer. By cutting out red meat, you can reduce your overall inflammation levels. According to one study, vegetarians have less inflammation in their bodies than meat eaters. This could be because plant-based diets are high in antioxidants and fiber, both of which have anti-inflammatory properties. 5. You will lower your chances of developing diabetes. Foods like red meat can interfere with the body's insulin production, resulting in insulin resistance, which is known to contribute to the development of diabetes. Researchers discovered that people who increased their consumption of red meat over time increased their risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 48% in a large study that combined data from nearly 150,000 participants over 2 decades. The link could be related to obesity, according to the studies, because high consumption is a risk factor for obesity, and obesity is a risk factor for diabetes. 6. You'll be less acidic. A healthy body requires a proper pH balance. However, much of today's convenience diet is made up of acid-forming foods, such as red meat. According to medical experts, red meat produces a high acidic load for the body to absorb and neutralize. Moreover, high acidity in the body creates the perfect environment for disease. 7. You could live a longer life. Although there isn't a secret to eternal youth, what you eat and how you live have a significant impact on how long and how well your life is. Reduce or eliminate your meat consumption to add a few years to your life. It probably comes as no surprise that vegetarians and vegans often have better health than their meat-eating counterparts. You can still reap the benefits of longevity by replacing some red meat with white meat or veggie protein options. Diet and overall health are inextricably linked. 8. Good for the environment. Animal agriculture is responsible for about 51% of the world's greenhouse gas emissions, and it also contributes to world hunger because the vast majority of the crops grown globally are used to feed livestock rather than people. Furthermore, animal agriculture depletes our water resources because beef requires roughly 20 times more water per calorie than crops such as cereals and starchy roots. In fact, the water footprint of beef is 6 times greater than that of protein-rich beans, chickpeas, lentils, and peas. So, if you decided to quit eating red meat, you have to consider that even though it is possible to replace the lost protein in your diet, some nutrients, like iron, are primarily found in red meat, so if you don't take supplements, you risk depleting your supply. It should be noted that reducing your intake of red meat may cause your muscles to take longer to recover after a workout and your taste buds to change. This is due to the fact that protein is required for muscle recovery following a workout, but plant protein can still do the job. It just takes a little longer.